Hello everyone and welcome to our lesson on JavaScript console. Today we're going to dive deep into how to access and use the console in Google Chrome. This tool is so essential for anyone learning JavaScript as it allows you to run code snippets, debug your programs, and interact with your web pages in real time. Whether you're just starting out or you're looking to refine your skills, mastering the console will significantly enhance your coding experience. So guys, let's begin. First thing is we have to access developer tools in Google Chrome because that is your gateway to the JavaScript console. And how do we do that, guys? How do we go about that? The first thing you have to do is what? Number one, right click method. When you are on any particular page, all you have to do is right click on any place on the page and select inspect from the context menu. Now this action opens the developer tools panel. That's the first method. Second method is what? Keyboard shortcut. You can just type in, you can just make use of command option, command plus option plus J if you are on a Mac system, or control plus shift plus J if you are on Windows, and that would automatically open your developer tools. That is you making use of what? A shortcut. And the last one is what? Once is to navigate to your console tab. That means once developer tools are opened, click on the console tab to access the JavaScript console anywhere you can type command. So guys, let's just practicalize all this. Let's go to our browser, right? Let's go to our browser. And then according to what we were told just now, the first thing is that you can right click on any area of your page, which is this. Let's right click here and then press select. Now mind you, this page is not a website, right? It is not a website, it is what we created, it is our own live server environment. So now let's go to a real website to actually get this done. Okay. Good. Now this is a page, right? So all we have to do is right click and then press inspect here. Do you see? So guys, this thing that just popped up, this thing you can see here is your developer tool. This is your developer tool, guys. And this is the simplest way to open your developer tool. All you have to do is come to anywhere on the page, right? Right click and press inspect. Automatically it opens. Alternatively, you can make it of the keyboard shortcut. So if you are on Mac, let me move this. If you are on a Mac website, if you are using a Mac laptop rather, you can just press command, you can hold command, option and J and automatically it will open. But since we are on Windows, all we have to do is to press control shift and J, and automatically it has opened. As you can see, this is our console. This guys, this is our console. This is our element, right? This is our console. So this our console is our what? Is our developer tool that we can use for development, right? Like I said, like for a recap, if you want to make use of the keyboard shortcut, all you have to do is to press Control Shift J and automatically it opens for you. And then the last one is you navigating the layout. Means that once you have developer tools open, you will see several tabs, which is all this you can see here. All you have to just do is you can see elements, you see console, you see sources. So all we are looking for, there's another one, network. Look at network performance and thereabout. But what we need is the console. This is the console. You get, guys. So that is all. Now what you see in the console, in this console, you can enter JavaScript commands and see their output immediately. Isn't that great, guys? Now this makes this JavaScript console a powerful tool for testing small snippets of code without needing to create an entire HTML file or web application. This means that with the console, you can display any error that occurs in your JavaScript code. making it easier to debug issues as they arise. Yes, guys, that is why it is extremely important for you to be aware of this. Now, you notice a prompt often represented by that, and let's just go back to our slide. Now, like I was saying, guys, now let's just go back to our slide, guys. Let's just go back to our slide. Now, like I was just saying now when you are on your console, you notice a prompt that is often represented by this apostrophe, which is this. Let me just show it to you guys on our code. Now, this thing you are seeing here, guys, this thing you are seeing here. Now, this arrow you are seeing here is where you can start typing any command you want. So now let's say, for example, now that we have this console open, let's explore how to use this console effectively by trying in some commands. Let's just try in some commands. Now, first of all, you can create alert. Now, making you by using the alert function, which is this alert, this thing you are seeing here, this thing you are seeing here, this alert is a function. By using this alert function to display, you can use to display a message. For example, alert hello world, right? Then number two, you can log in messages. Now, by utilizing console.log, you can print messages directly into your console. Example, you can print in this is a message in the console, right? Then you can also manipulate your HTML elements. So guys, let's just practicalize that. Let's just go back to our developer tool. Now let's say we want to type, we want to, now this is our developer tool, right? This is our console. I want to display an alert box. How do we go about that? To do that, all you have to do is just type alert, ALERT, right? Then bracket open, then type in, then guys, whatever you want to write should always be in a string. Now this is a string. This is a string. Either you have one string or you have double string. Are you seeing it, guys? Either you have one string, which is one semicolon, or you have double semicolon. Now let's type in hello world. So let's say HELLO, hello world, right? And then close your brackets, and then put your semicolon as well. Very, very important. Then press enter. You see, immediately it has typed in hello world. Are you seeing, guys? Let's say we change to something else. How are you doing? Let's say we change this into something else. Let's just copy it. And then let's paste it here. It won't allow it. Why? Because it is not allowed. So we have to do the same thing again. So let's just say alert. And then this time around, let's put something else. Let's say how are you doing? How are you doing? With a question mark. How are you doing? I am fine. Right? And then let's close it. And then our bracket close. And then semicolon. Good. Now let's press enter. So what does that do? I am fine. Now guys, if you notice, guess what? Why didn't it work? Because of this exclamation mark. Alright? That is why it did not work. So let's do that again. Are you seeing it, guys? How are you doing? I am fine. All right. So, guys, that's just basically how to create an alert using your console. Now, after typing this that particular command, just press enter and then it will definitely pop up. Then number two is that you can log in messages through your console. Now, another useful command is the console.log. Console.log. Now, console.log allows you to print messages or values directly to the console itself rather than displaying them in an alert box. For example, once you just do console.log, whatever you write, it will show. How does that happen? And let's just do that. Console.log, console.log, then bracket open. Let's just say, let's create a string. This is a string as it is. This is a boy. This is a boy, right? And then close our string and close our brackets and our semicolon and press enter. This way, guys, it automatically writes this is a boy. Now, when you press enter, you see this message appear. This is useful for debugging because it helps to track what your code is doing at various points in its execution. So this console, guys, serves so many purposes beyond just displaying alerts and logging messages. You can use to debug. Now with console.log, you can test functions and check variable directly in your browser. That means if something goes wrong in your code or you have an error message in your code, you can also check it through this your console to see where that error is coming from. Also, you can manipulate the HTML elements directly from your console tab by using JavaScript commands. How do you do that? Let's say, for example, now I want to change the HTML color. All I have to do is to say document.body dot style dot background, and then I want to change the background color to become light blue. So let's say color column, then your string light blue, then let's close our bracket and then our semicolon, press enter. Okay, I think I made a mistake somewhere. Oh, I did not close it the right way. I made use of braces and brackets, so that's wrong. Let's do that again. Document dot body dot style dot background color. So we now have the braces, color, column, light blue. Then close our column and then braces close, right, and then our semicolon. Something is wrong somewhere. Something is wrong somewhere. Okay, let's do it like this. Okay guys, I think I realized where I made a mistake actually. So let's do it like this. So that you have document dot body dot style, and this is where I made a mistake. Dot style dot background. Now the background, guys, background color, the color should be in capital letter C, then OLOR. That's what we call indentation. That will be a whole topic for another day. But the C is should be bigger, should be in capital letter, while the background should be in small letter and should be together, right? Background color then is equal to, let's say color red for example, and then semicolon. Press enter, you see. Now it has changed. So guys, this command changes the background color of your web page to red, as you can see. And this is part of what you can do through your console. You can actually adjust this page to anything you want it to be just by making use of this console. And as you can see guys, there are lots of errors here. All these errors are seen here is because of course there's no data connected to this particular web page. That's why you are seeing post error. So guys, these are just a few of the functions you can actually make use of when you are on your console. Alright. So now after calling out, we've done the first example of calling out alert, and then we've done also trying to change some elements in your page. So guys, now while the console is great for testing small snippets of code, there are limitations. All right, there are a whole lot of limitations. Why it is, although it is great, there are a whole lot of limitations. So number one is that we can experience cumbersome for larger scripts. Yes. Now when writing larger scripts or complex functions with multiple lines of code, typing everything directly into the console can become tedious. That is why most times you develop from your VSE code, not from the developer console. You get? Because if you have to start typing in plenty lines of code, it will end up become tedious. That is why we instead we make use of our VSE, which is a which is actually a code editor. And number two is that it can experience lack of features. Now this console does not provide features like syntax highlighting or auto completion that are available in text editors. That means when you're writing something, it automatically completes it for you. Those features are not possible on this console. They are only possible in your VSC or your text editors. Alright. And then the last one is that the code doesn't save between sections, unlike the way it was saving things. So these are a few limitations of you making use of the console. So to make coding easier for you, it's best you actually make use of text editors like Atom, Sublime Text, VSC, and thereabout. Now, especially VSC, I make use of VSC because VSC is easy to use. I love the different extensions they have and a whole lot of things. Now, these editors offer numerous features that you can enhance your productivity. They have color sequencing in the sense that they can help align colors, right? They can help to complete your code, and they can also help you to check your code as error checking. And you can write your code in one of these editors and then copy and paste it into the console when you are ready to test it. Alright. So guys, to wrap up today's lesson, we've learned how to access Google Chrome Developer and navigate the JavaScript console. So therefore, I encourage you all to practice using JavaScript console on your own. Guys, do experiment with different commands and functions. Go online and search for different examples. Alright, because practice makes perfect. Now I'd like to open the floor for any questions you might have about what we covered in today's class about JavaScript. Please guys, don't hesitate to actually ask. Ask away, ask in the comment section, and I'll do my best to reply to all comments as much as possible. Hope you do have a great day, guys. Happy coding.